You probably want to get big, okay? You probably want to be my size, and you can see that I've been training to get big. And you probably are in a similar boat to me that I was in, where you feel small, and you don't know what you can do. You're probably already training every night, because I know you're a legend. You're probably eating clean, healthily. You're probably, working within the 8 to 12 rep range and doing everything possible, but for some reason you don't seem to put on mass. Now I'm still young, okay? I'm still before my 20s, I'm still young, but I have been able to put on mass, and I'm going to tell you how I'm doing it and how to go about it, because at the end of the day, you could be gymming, you could be doing everything, but you wanted to get big. And yes, even in real life, I actually do look big. Now the very first thing, and this is the most important thing ever, you have to have confidence in yourself. Now thank goodness I can make videos like this, and I can see myself and then know, I'm actually getting bigger, I'm actually getting stronger. But if you don't have something like that, even looking in the mirror is probably not good enough. I mean, if you take a look at my skin, to me, it looks shocking, but to you, you think, wow, his skin's pretty good. To me, when I look in person, I might think, I look a little bit fat, or I don't feel big, I feel small. But really, in actual fact, I am actually big. I mean, check out the size of these massive forearms. They're big. So that's a very interesting thing. You got to have confidence in yourself. It's very hard to do, but you got to have it. I mean, when I walk into a room, it doesn't matter if it's a shopping center or going into the office or whatever, I'm very self-conscious about my pimples, about my skin, about how big or small I am, about if my voice is too high or too low. I worry about it all. But actually, I'm doing much better than I'm thinking of myself. I'm fitter, I'm stronger, I'm faster than I think I am. I'm in better shape. You know what I mean? So number one, you've got to definitely have confidence in yourself. If you don't have that confidence, it's the worst thing. I've said many times, like manifesting abundance. You say things and then they become real. You say, I'm amazing at playing snooker. And then next thing you go and practice and you do better, and then your life improves. So that's a little bit of a crazy thing, but you got to worry. It's a self-fulfilling prophecy. So I think that I have bad skin, so that I don't really care about eating well to maintain good skin, and then my skin gets worse because I've eaten pizza, and then I get bad skin, or I say, I've got good skin. So do I want to have a pizza and cold drink, or do I want to have salad and vegetables, which is going to keep my skin healthy? So I have good skin and I eat well, and then I train to make sure that I have good skin, and then I have good skin, and then it fulfills itself. So you've got to have confidence. I've heard a saying that goes, you train for 3 to 6 months for confidence, and then in the next 3 to 6 months it's compliments. So I'm already at that phase, my first 3 to 6 months of training now, where I have the confidence, more or less. I can see myself in the video, and I think that I look pretty fantastic. So I've got the confidence. But the compliments are a little bit few and far between. So we're telling you how to eat for mass and how to get bigger. Number one. Number two, I want to show you my schedule. Just bear with me over here. It's just behind the computer. Here's my schedule. Now, I haven't really stuck to it properly, but this is how I keep track of what I do every day. Okay, in terms of making videos and all these sorts of things. But my favorite section of this little schedule is where I write down which muscle group I trained and how much protein I ate. If you want to look like me, okay, I can't talk to you. I can't convince you anything. All I can show you is how I look. You want to look like me? You want these veins in your arms? You want to go like this? You want to look big as me? Well, then this is exactly what I do. You can listen or not, leave if you want, I don't care. Every day I train a different muscle group. So for example, on Monday, this is something I will never skip. Videos, okay, I've got a job, I'm a bit busy, no excuses, but products, few and far between. But gym, I'm there, gym every single day. Look behind me, see those weights? Testimony to the fact that I train. And after this, I'm going to train anyway. So, for example, this week, Monday, I did my arms and my back. Okay, so what do? I just go with my things there. I'm going to tell you how to train, but I first need to tell you what I do to get bigger. This is the basics. This is admission. If you don't train every day, don't even expect to get big, okay? There's no chance. Forget about diet, forget about running, everything like that. You have to train every day and a muscle group. And I did this for 3 months before I even tried to analyze and change anything. Arms, back, and biceps. Then on Tuesday this week, legs. Remember, today that I'm making this video is already Sunday. Then Wednesday, I just went for a 5-kilometer run. Some bad things happened. Thursday, I went with my abs. Friday, chest. Saturday, back and biceps. So today I must do legs. And I alternated. If that was too fast, just stop the video, go back a little bit, and you'll see. Here's a little summary arms and bicep, or back and biceps. Then I do my legs. I go for 5k run once a week, more or less. Do my chest, and then legs, more or less. So you got to train a muscle group every single day. Now, how do you train? I want you to train, but with weights. You load it. Now, if you want to get big, if you want to be lean, okay, I'm going to first tell you if you're a girl and then if you're a boy. If you're a girl, I want you to do lots of reps. Here are my 5k weights. 5 kg, not k. You got to go something like this, or do these, or I don't know, like this, but do a lot. Or do like, hey, I'm a girl doing yoga. But you got to do like 500 of them a day or something ridiculous. Because you want to build lean muscle. Also, you can run a lot. But if you want to be a man, you want to be big, like this, then you need to exercise within the 8 to 12 rep range. And you got to go heavy. So let's say I'm doing a chest press, bench press. In the past, I would go with 30 kg and push for 20, maybe 25. Now what I'm doing is I take all my weights. In total, it would probably be about 40 kg, maybe 38, 40 kg, and I push for 12. Now, you're going with 12, and that applies to everything. When I do push-ups, I put the weight in my bag, and instead of doing it with my body weight, I add 10 kg. So I'll do tricep push-up, everything I'm loading it with weights. 8 to 12 reps. Now here's number one. Step number two, you must push and go slowly down, and push and go slowly down. You're doing pull-ups, load it if you can, and then slowly down, slowly down. That's how you train to get bigger. So I've told you how to train. Now diet as simple as this. Let me show you my schedule. On my schedule, I write down exactly what I've eaten in the day, not to be excessive, but to know exactly how much protein I've eaten. Here's the simplest way. Okay, it's not perfect and it's not scientific. The simplest way, how much do you weigh? Times about 2, that's how many grams of protein. I weigh 70 kg, 69.8 or 70 kg. So I eat 140 grams of protein at least. Now, I want you to get a piece of paper like this, write down this. I'm going to tell you the most important information you ever need to know. I don't want you to worry about fats and carbs and any of that nonsense. Focus on protein. Once you've got that down, go find somebody else to take you to the next level. I'm giving you the basics if you know nothing. We're going to train every day. We're going to do a muscle group every day. Write this down. We're going to start with our back and biceps, chest and triceps, run once a week, do your legs, and do your abs. And then just repeat. Forget about Monday to Sunday nonsense. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, on and on and on. Then we're going to eat well. How do you eat? Body weight times 2. You weigh 70, eat 140 grams of protein. How do you find out how much protein to eat? This is what I need to tell you. Grab a piece of paper right now, I'm going to tell you. Okay, simple. A chicken wing is 17 grams of protein. Write that down. Chicken wing equals 70 grams of protein. Egg, 1 egg. Boiled, fried, scrambled, poached, I don't care what it is. An egg. Each egg equals 6 grams of protein. And the last one I'm going to leave you with. When you have meat, 25% of whatever the weight is. So let's talk about a 100 gram fillet. You got a 100 gram fillet of steak. How many grams of protein? 25. Here's another rule for you. Okay, it's not scientific really, but let's just say don't go above 50 grams of protein per each meal. And how often is a meal? We'll do a meal, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Do a meal, wait a couple of hours. I don't know, 2 hours. Don't worry about it. So long as you eat the protein, you will get stronger, my friend. I eat the protein and look at how I'm getting stronger. Look at the definition in these arms. Today I was at the shopping center. I saw the funniest thing. This is ridiculous. There was this skinny guy. Skinny. My age, but skinny. If I weigh 70 at least, he probably weighs about 55, 60. Skinny, tiny. And I saw his left arm, so my left arm, was tiny and thin, like a little pup. Thin. But his right arm was massive and jacked. You don't want to be that guy. Okay, it's a little bit tricky to understand why his one arm was bigger than the other. But I think we all understand why his one arm was bigger than the other. But if you see mine, both of my arms are perfectly balanced. So you know what's the story. That, my friend, is how you get big. Simple. Simple science. This is how you get big. This is a video that I needed. Okay, I needed someone to say, we're going to train like this, we're going to eat like this, and you get big. Forget about your mass gainers. Forget about your nonsense. I want you to get a piece of paper. I have a schedule here. You can take a good look. It's not on this piece of paper, it's on another one. I want you to write down a schedule, simple, muscle group, number of grams of protein, and what you ate every day. And do it for 3 months. And say the goal every day for what you train is just one muscle group, and how much you ate in the day is your body weight times 2 in terms of protein. You want to go back, and in this video I told you exactly what to eat. And the rest, go find out. Read the labels of almonds and go try your mass gainers and blah blah. I'm giving you the basics. You know nothing, and you want to go from being whatever to looking at least like me. If you beginner, then that's how you do it. That's how you do it. Don't listen to all these other people who tell you load up on creatine and have anabolic steroids and do all these other terrible things. No. Basics, basics, basics. Train and eat. Simple. I don't understand why everyone has to complicate the story. Just please go get jacked now. Turn off the video and go and train. Pick up a weight. Please, please, please. I'm begging you! Go and pick up a weight, please. Just do it now.